Hello everyone, I am Roach Dubs, and today I want to talk about the most weird slash cringe, annoying, etc. places on the internet. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, and I'm not talking about, dark, disturbing, violent places on the internet or, the dark web or none of that. I'm talking about mainstream apps with some of the most terrible people you can literally ever see, like ever on the internet that you can experience. And a big reason why the internet and these people act like this is because they're behind the screen, man. Like, you literally can't say nothing to them. You can report their account, they'll just make another one. They're behind the screen. They get this inflated ego and inflated confidence that they can do whatever they want, say whatever they want, act however they want, because there's really no consequences for their actions. So overall, they will be mean and out of character and never do the same thing in real life, but over the internet they turn into a superhero, and they're just some of the most ruthless and terrible people you've ever seen in your entire life. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. First one I got is obviously going to be Twitter. Now, back in my gooning days, I only used Twitter for one thing, and that was the big booty ebony bouncing. I only used Twitter for one thing. You can obviously see what it was. And I realized on Twitter there were a lot of weird people, man. Like, I'll be, doing my little gooning thing, finding my images, and I found this thing called bleached bunnies, and it was basically black women that were like praising their white masters and saying how much they want to, like, be a white man's slave and etc etc. Everyone has their kink, but take that shit to Reddit. I'm not trying to see this while I'm trying to look at my big booty ebony bouncing oiled up. You're bothering me. Get out of the way. And the thing is, I'm not one to kink shame, but they take this really far. They're like, they say some crazy stuff like, my ancestors should have stayed in the slavery, and I like, what are you talking about? Those are my ancestors too. You're wishing this on everybody. You're wishing like the worst thing on everybody. And I'm cool with kinks. There's plenty of BBC kinks out there. Oh, little white man BBC blah 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 blah. Like, cool. Do your thing. Take that shit to a Reddit forum. I'm not trying to see that on Twitter. I'm here for one thing. Big booty ebony oiled up. I need to stop saying that before I get demonetized. Hey, really quick, I got monetized. I'm really happy about that. Sorry about the little break. But yeah, on Twitter, there's so many weird people, and sometimes it's the sexual side of Twitter, which I'm gonna start with. Like, there's so many weird kinks. Like, I'm sure there's vomit kinks and all of that on there, and I never really got into that. I would try to scroll away. When you get too deep in the goon cave, you gotta retreat and extract and come back, circle back in the chopper, skydive back in and find what you need. But sometimes you get too deep in there and you find weird things. Like, another thing I saw is like white dudes on their self would call themselves like conquerors, and they'll be like, cracking Asian women or cracking, Japanese women. That's the kind of never mind, cracking people that were not white and being like, I conquered this ethnicity, I conquered this ethnicity, I conquered this race, and they'll be talking about how the white man deserves all the power and etc etc. And hopefully no one in my comments will be like, yeah, I agree with that guy. I feel like everybody should be cool with one another, because we all gonna die one day. We might as well be chill before that happens. But I'm not one to kink shame, but once again, take that shit to Reddit. Like, join a weird Reddit forum so I can know how to avoid you. When I search up ebony, I don't want to see ebony whore gets cracked by white man because she deserves white man dick over black man, etc etc. Very descriptive, and I apologize. My monetization is gone. There's no ads on this video anymore. We're gonna keep swinging. That's not what I want to see when I look up shit on Twitter to goon to. Back in the day, not now. But another thing I see on Twitter is like is so many racist people. It's so crazy. Like, oh my gosh, I see so many like arguments and stuff, and it's just so out of the blue. Like, there'll be people that post a picture of like a white person or just anybody, and they'll be like, a black woman could never. And obviously the comments turn into an all-out war zone talking about why do people always do this and do that, and calling each other names and etc etc. And honestly, I'm the type to scroll on by, because I'm gonna die one day. Let me at least, find some memes for my YouTube channel on Twitter. They're like, that's like 98% of the reason I still have Twitter today. And it'd be so many stupid arguments. People get into arguments about politics, then start threatening to kill each other. Like, does it get that deep? If a person just, positively supporting what they like in politics, or they may disagree with you, but they're saying they understand where you're coming from. Hey, we can all be friends. How about that? How about we don't threaten to kill each other on the internet? How about we're all gonna be sweet and nice and positive to each other? No, you're gonna still threaten to kill each other? Well, I can't help you that much. I could literally talk about this Twitter thing for days. Half of my video is probably going to be taken up by it. But if you click on Twitter, like, you can literally click on a school fight. It could be two people fighting in school, and it'll be like, yeah, that Mexican need to get that. Like, what are we talking about? Talk about the fight. Like, there's so, it's like they really want to get into that hatred and that racism on Twitter. I don't know why. I don't know why. But, like, it's so weird because it's all that you see on Twitter. Under so many famous posts or famous popular posts, there will be people that are just talking about race. But if I keep on talking about Twitter, I'm gonna lose my voice and my video will be like 30 minutes long. Moving right along. Next up, I got Reddit. Now, as you remember, if you remember before in the video, I said send those weird guys that like that weird kinks to Reddit so they can join a weird Reddit forum. And honestly, there's a lot of weird Reddit forums out there, and I've only joined a few. I joined the YouTuber one, and I've joined the NewTubers one, which is for new YouTubers. And honestly, that's all I'm gonna share with you. But there's so many weird Reddit forums out there, and Redditors act like they're so much better than other people. Like, people on Reddit could come looking for advice, and they'd be like, you literally don't know how to do this? It's 2024. What are you asking for advice for? Like, bro, just tell them how to do it. They act like there's a stick up their ass at all times, and they don't know how to, just be polite and be positive and show somebody how to do something. Oh, you don't know how to do that? No, I don't. That's why I'm asking. And people on Reddit, they could be some of the sweetest people ever on Reddit that you could ever meet. Yeah, they'll be like, yeah, I'll show you how to do this. So first you're going to do this, and this. And the other people will be like, wow, it's 2024. Like, is your ego that fucking huge that you can't sit here and be like, honestly, I think I should tell this person what they're asking for and go on about my day. Maybe get a couple upvotes and get some Reddit karma. Nope. Instead of that, I'm going to be an asshole and just be like, you're dumb, I'm smart. That's so stupid. Like, just say what they're asking for. And honestly, going to like the sexual side of Reddit, for all my gooners out there, it's some cool stuff on Reddit that you can find. Some cool forums that you can find and all that. But there's weird ones. Watch out for those. I'm serious. Once you go in, you'll never go back. I remember I found this Reddit forum called like 50-50. It could either be a picture of a puppy or some shit that will scar you for the rest of your life. and it was like I was gambling every time. I was just swiping and clicking and swiping and clicking and trying to like see what percentage of times I could get something that was actually positive. Fairly low, but overall, Reddit's a pretty cool place if you just get rid of the weird people. Twitter's way worse. But I'm not going to start my rant about Twitter again. Moving right along. Next up, I got Discord. People on Discord. Speaking of Discord, hey, join my Discord server. It's in the description. It's pretty cool. You should go join. I got a couple new members recently, all really nice people, and I love how weird and diverse my whole community is. There's so many different type of ethnicities and religions and beliefs and all that, and they're all really cool. Go join the Discord if you want to. But some Discord users can be really weird, like the whole Discord kittens thing and Discord waifus and E6 and all of that. Hey bro, whatever floats your boat, but that ain't going on in my Discord server. I wish I would come to my Discord server and see two people in there in this little like E6 chat box. I'm kicking them the fuck out right then. You can go do that on the phone somewhere else. And the whole kitten thing. Hey kitten, have you been naughty today, kitten? Dada doesn't like when you're naughty, kitten. Dada is gonna have to punish you, kitten. Go ahead and turn on your webcam for me. You see how uncomfortable I just made you in like what, 10 seconds? You see how weird these people on Discord can be? And honestly, Discord can get what the fuck? Discord can show you some of the coolest people you could ever meet. Like with my Discord server, you should go. I can't fucking talk. You should go join it. It's pretty cool. But Discord has some of the weirdest guys ever that you can meet on there. Like, there's some communities that are like strictly for sexual reasons and like e-sex and like dating and all of that. And honestly, I would heavily discourage you from dating anyone that you meet on Discord, especially if they don't want to get in any voice chats or send any pictures. That is a big ass man sitting behind that screen that's pretending to be an 18-year-old white woman. Get the fuck out of there. Abort mission, abort. But overall, Discord can be very strange, and I don't understand why people can go to the weird sides and come back normal. Like, I've never went to the weird side of Discord. I made my Discord because a really cool viewer of mine called F1 was like, hey man, make a Discord, make a Discord, make a Discord. And I was like, if I get to 600 subscribers, sure, I'll make a Discord. And I did, and the rest is history. But be careful on Discord, kids. I only got 2 more to go. Stay with me now. Stay awake. Stay with me. I'm almost done. Next up, I got TikTok. TikTok is basically a super duper gooning dome nowadays. Everything you search up, you'll see some ass. Like, I could literally search it up and do it right now. I literally talked about how gooned out TikTok is, but I'm not going to talk about it any further if I don't have to. TikTok and gooning go hand in hand. Like, you could literally search up roach dubs on TikTok. If you scroll down far enough, you'll find some bad bitches on there twerking and all of that. I don't know why. That's just TikTok for you. This video is past 10 minutes. I'm yapping now. I'm getting that bread if I even am monetized. But what else I got? Instagram. That's my last one. Honestly, fuck you. You don't deserve to hear me talk about Instagram. I love all y'all. I'll see y'all later on. Thank y'all for watching this far. I love y'all once again. Thank y'all for getting me this far. Your boy is finna start getting ads on his videos. It's so cool to go to my YouTube studio and see those green dollar signs on my videos that I made. Honestly, the biggest thing I want to do now is just grow the channel, because I just want to impact as many people as I can. And I love all y'all. I will see y'all very, 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 very soon.